Yo, what's up, everyone? Excuse me. All right, so I wanted to, my dog, right there and there. I wanted to make a video really quick, hopefully a couple minutes, just talking about our brand a little bit more in specific, Humble Muscle. What we stand for, what we mean. We've been getting a lot of messages, especially from a lot of newer followers, some existing followers and so forth, and supporters, and of what the premise is of our brand and what we kind of stand for. I think there's a lot of interpretations of what we stand for, but I think people kind of want to know how it all started. Again, I will be making a longer video on this soon, so I'll give you the Reader's Digest version right now. Let's just start with, I firmly believe, actually I know, that this industry is getting more and more asshole until proven humble. And what I mean by that is there is already a preconceived notion that based upon the way someone looks, they have to carry some form of ego along with them. And that's not true. Maybe for some part of the industry, some people in the industry, that might be true. But across the board, there are a lot of really good people in this industry. And that's who we're speaking for, and that's who the message and what the message is that we're trying to get across, is to remain humble. We're trying to be that beacon, we're trying to be that just clear-cut message in the industry that not everyone is the way they may seem. Just because based upon the way they look on the outside, whether they're a bodybuilder, a fitness enthusiast, a bikini, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't mean that they carry a certain attitude or carry a certain ego along with them too. So we're really trying to build that up as a brand, bring that message across, that no matter what successes you seek, it doesn't matter. Inside the industry, outside the industry, what level you are, where you are in your craft, whether you're the champion, you're the top, first, second, last place, doesn't really matter. Along the way, and also when you get to the top, to remain humble, to remain a good person, and realize how much hard work it took to get to where you're at, to always be willing to help people, just to hold yourself to a set of standards that you believe is right. And I know that can get subjective, but I really believe that there is a universal idea, and I know that can get lost, but an idea of what a good person should do, how a good person should hold their head up, and the type of head they have on their shoulders. And just to be that person, no matter where you are. And that's kind of what I founded this company on. You know, I wanted to set a reminder in this industry, and for even people that aren't in our industry. You know, the average Joe that you walk by on the street, you know, or in a grocery store, or this or that. We all know. I mean, there's going to be some set of judgment based upon the way someone looks. But I can't tell you countless amount of times that wearing Humble Muscle or wearing some, shirt of ours out in public that kind of put a smile on people's faces that aren't necessarily in the industry, because it's something that you don't see every single day. And I think that is what we're trying to do, is we're trying to stand out amongst everything else that is the exact opposite, that's preaching the exact opposite. And I'm not hating on anything, right? You know, no brands, no nothing. Everyone's their own person and they earn their keep, you know, the way that they are. But I really believe that there's a message to our brand, that we're trying to deliver that to everyone. My puppy right here. And that's basically the Reader's Digest version of what we really are and what we're really trying to preach here. And we're going to continue to preach over time, because everything else in the industry, again, people who they are, they start different brands, and that's awesome. You know, they stand for different ideas, and more power to them. You know, I'm not here, or no one's here to suppress judgment on anyone else. But what we are as a brand here to do is to be a reminder, because there's a lot of people, no matter what, especially a lot of people in the fitness industry, that a lot of people look up to. And you have an important role to hold, not only to yourself, but to a lot of people that look up to you. And I remember specifically as a kid, a lot of those people you may look up to, and meeting them and getting a whole different idea of who they are as a person, and it can ruin it for you. But keep it in your mind that, hey, I've worked hard to get here. I'm going to keep a good head on my shoulders and do the best thing I can do to make people realize that the whole industry is not about this ego-centric, self-entitled people. It's kind of funny. I think even the non-humble in our industry think that they're humble. We all know. We all see it on social media, Instagram, Facebook. I'm not calling anyone out, but someone standing in front of their Ferrari with, a Rolex and, those Yeezy Boost Mobile shoes or whatever they're called. And, their first hashtag is stay humble. Really? Who are you kidding? You can throw a mask over your head, but the only person you're blinding is yourself, So, but again, I'm not here to pass judgment on anyone else, but it's just like, come on, let's get with the program here a little bit. But again, I digress. What we really, really want to be is that message to people, and deliver a good message. And I think we are. I think we're doing a good job right now. We have a lot of you guys that are reaching out to us, and we're so thankful for everyone that reaches out to us, messages us, wants to be a part of the brand, that has purchased our apparel, that wear it. I get so many people sending me personal messages of people out in public wearing it at the grocery store or wearing it in the gym or whatever it may be, and it's just is no pun intended, is a very humbling experience. So I look forward to the future. I will be making, even though this is like a 8-minute video, I will be making a little bit longer, cooler video, answering more questions and going into a little bit more detail. That's Monster back there. I don't know if you can see him. He's messing around. It's my Boston Terrier. So, anywho, I won't ramble on anymore. I just want to kind of just let people know that's what we're about. Be a good person. Be humble. Be grounded. No matter where you are. If you're the best, you're the worst. At the end of the day, if you're good at what you do, you don't need to tell anyone because they already know. Let your hard work, let your work ethic do the talking. Your mouth never has to do the talking, So, yeah, I'll leave you with that. Thank you, everyone. Love you all. Have a good day.